Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do a what's in my travel makeup bag video. So I generally do these when I'm going away. I am going away, it's my birthday tomorrow, the 3rd of March, so I'm going to Portugal for a couple of days. So I'm going to show you what I'm taking with me. Now I am just kind of obviously on a short flight. I'm just going to take hand luggage only, so I won't be using a suitcase. So obviously for that reason all of my liquids and stuff need to be within the restraints of obviously the airline. So that's why I'm kind of going really compact as much as I can. Don't be disillusioned, this is not all that I'm taking with me, this little bag. I've got more to show you. Side note, if you notice this little mark here, that's actually spray tan solution, because you should always spray tan people with gloves, and obviously I just can't learn that. So that's that. Next thing, let's start off with the products. So the first one is the Sure deodorant. Again, this is just a little compact one, perfect for travelling for that size. Next we've got the suntan lotion. So this is just 15. It's expected to be around 20 degrees in the day, which is amazing. I love sunshine, especially when it's been so cold here. So it'll still be chilly in the evening, but obviously this is definitely needed. Then we've just got a little Colgate, just a tiny one. And then I've got a shampoo and conditioner. So these are the Aussie Miracle Moist. Honestly, you probably, if you could be kind of bothered, to be honest, if you could be bothered to do it, then you would really be better. Cost effective really, just to empty out some of your larger bottles into small ones, but I couldn't really be bothered, to be honest, so that's why I've got them. The next thing is the Vaseline Essential Moisture. Obviously this is just their lotion. I got this in a glossy box or something similar, so again really handy. I'll probably get through this and maybe even just spin it while I'm there, so that's that. And then I've just got a little shower gel, so it's the Body Shop Satsuma. I absolutely love citrus scents. They're just really refreshing, zingy, and I absolutely love it. So I'll be taking this with me. Then these are the last two things that didn't fit in the bag. So I've got the Rimmel Match Perfection. So this is their silky loose face powder, and it's in translucent. Now honestly, I've already done a review of this on the blog. I'm not really that keen on this, to be honest. It's not a product that I really think, if I do want more of a kind of like a matte finish almost, for it to stay, to make my makeup last longer with me having oilier skin, then this doesn't really help with that. But this is the only face powder I've got at the moment, and I'd rather just get shut of this. If I buy another one, I'm just going to use that and leave this. So I do want to make sure that I get through this. I might end up emptying out some of this, because obviously there's a lot for 3 days. I'm not going to need it. So anyway, that's that anyway. I'll be taking that with me. And then anyone that knows me knows that eyeshadows are my thing. It's what I love. I like to have some options. So the only thing I'm kind of splurging more on is a couple of eyeshadows. Splurging on as in terms of taking up more space in the little hand luggage. So I want to take the Naked palette. I've got 1, 2 and 3. So I've decided to take number 1. So this is the one that's like that, just because I just think it's kind of going to give me every look that I might want. To be honest, I might not even wear makeup. I'm not really that way inclined that I've got to have a full face on me all the time. But obviously if you're going somewhere nice to eat or whatever, then you know it's always good to have some nice options. Now onto the little bag. While I'm thinking as well, I'm not taking any perfume with me. The reason being is typically I normally spray myself loads at the airport with whatever nice perfume's available, and perhaps I might actually buy a perfume while I'm over there. So there's really no point for me actually kind of bringing one with me. I might choose to buy it, to bring a little sample size, but I can't really imagine that. Anyway, so skincare. I want to keep it pretty simple. I will be taking some makeup wipes, as I always do, just to remove the bulk of my makeup. And then obviously I'm just going to take this little cleanser. So this is the Origins Plantscription Anti-Aging Cleanser. This is new, so it's actually full. But I mean, it's small, it's dinky, and it'll fit in with the size requirements. The next thing is the little Vichy Idealia. I absolutely love this moisturiser. It smells like raspberries. It's just gorgeous, and it really does hydrate the skin. So this is what I'm going to be taking. It is kind of a bulky packaging, although it's only a small size, but I do really like it, and I know it'll do a good job. So if it is a little warmer, I definitely will get that hydration back into my skin. So that's the reason why I'm taking that. Next, for my foundation, so to speak, I'm just going to take a tinted moisturiser. So I've got this one by Laura Mercier. It's in the colour Nude. There's hardly any of this left. I kind of just save it for when I really want something very, very light. So that's what I'm going to be taking with me. I'm just going to take my good all-round brush. This is from Sephora. It's the rounded powder brush XL, I think it says powder XL. Anyway, so this kind of does all the jobs. It's funny when you really need to cut things down for space, it's amazing what you can get away with. So this, I'll kind of use the side of it to put my bronzer on, the side of it to put the blusher on. I'll just sweep the loose powder over my face. Everything can pretty much be done with this and this. So this is the MAC 217. As you can see, it's not clean. But it's the MAC 217, so again, perfect. You can do everything with this. Generally, I'll apply eyeshadow to the lid just with my finger, and then I'll blend this out with the 217, so that's all I think that you need. Anyway, the little bits of makeup, well, one last thing that isn't makeup. I'm just going to take the little Elizabeth Arden, I think it's like the 8-hour lip treatment, does it say? 8-hour cream lip protectant stick. So it's just their lip treatment. I've got, as you can see, hardly any of it left. I can't imagine me using it up because this has lasted such a long time, but obviously if I use it up, then you know, that's ace. It saves me bringing it back. Then I'm just going to take my little Benefit Colister. This is just a little sample size. Gorgeous, perfect, and if I do kind of feel like I want to get a bit bronzy sort of look, then obviously this is a really gorgeous way to go. Now, speaking of bronzy, there's the little bronzer I'm taking. It's just the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Again, this is just a miniature one. I've used quite a lot of this, but again, it just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So I'm taking this with me because it's small. I would have really loved to take the Bourjois Maxi Delight because I love that. This is good as well, don't get me wrong, but I'm obsessed with that right now. But the packaging for that is huge, so I'm just going to take this little one instead. Mascara. I'm just going to take the Lancome Hypnose Star. This one is actually, I only discovered this kind of today, that I had it is what I mean. I didn't even notice it. So there's the little bristles to it. It actually seems to be a really good mascara, which is unfortunate because it's more expensive. I'd love kind of a really good bargain one, but anyway, I'll take that with me just because, again, it's only small. And then the last three things are all related to eyeshadow, because as I say, I feel like if anything I'm going to splurge with eyeshadow in terms of space in the suitcase. So I've got two MAC paint pots. So I've got this one which is Painterly and this one which is Indian Wood. And the reason being is obviously I'm going to use Painterly for all of the lighter sort of shades. So if I fancy just something really light on my eye, then I'll just use that. And then if I really want to kind of smoke it up, then I'll always use Indian Wood, just because it gives me the more darker shade, and then obviously I can apply whatever on top. I have got ones darker than this, I have got some darker than this, but I, just for option's sake, to save me taking more than two, then obviously I'm just going to take a medium one and a very light one. And then the last thing is, just because I absolutely love it, and I do gravitate to this quite a lot. This is the L'Oreal, I think it's called, yeah, 24 Hour Infallible, and this is in Amber Rush. Unfortunately, this is a US only shade, as far as I know. You can get it on eBay or anywhere like that. I obviously have it shipped over, but this is an absolute gorgeous shade, so I really love to wear that. I just think, again, if you're going for a more bronzy look, I know I'm only there for a couple of days, but it's just absolutely stunning. So that is all for my video. I do hope that you've enjoyed watching and seeing what I'm taking with me. Please don't forget, as usual, do give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, blog, all those links are in the description bar. And thanks so much for watching.